Hi sis.
Hi.
I'm sorry I'm so late. My flight was delayed and then the cab driver took me to the wrong hospital. How is he?
He.
Oh, no. You mean he. Oh, no. They said all he needed was a blood transfusion.
He did. I gave a pint. But
what? Wasn't it enough?
no, that wasn't it.
Your blood type didn't match? What?
Oh, it matched, all right. I'm a universal donor.
Well, what then?
He didn't accept it.
What do you mean, he didn't accept it? He rejected the transfusion. Why? Why would he do such a thing? He must not have been in his right mind.
Oh, he was quite sane. He was lucid. I asked the doctor if we could force the transfusion on him. But the doctor said that, as long as he was in control of his faculties, we couldn't legally make him accept any medical treatment.
Well, didn't he understand that refusing the blood would cost him his life?
The doctor told him point blank.
This is unbelievable. You and he weren't fighting or anything, were you?
No. He said he was very grateful for the offer. He said he was fully aware of my sacrifice. He acknowledged that it was a very loving thing for me to do, but
what?
He said that, if he accepted my gift, he called it the gift of life. He said, if he accepted the gift of life from me, he would feel obligated to me, and he didn't want that.
Unbelievable. He refuses a gift that could save his life because he doesn't want to. Oh, you.
That's what he said.
In other words, he would rather die than be obligated. I don't want to speak ill of the dead, but the man was a fool.
Elizabeth.
He was. Of course, he would be obligated to you. But it isn't like you demand anything from him that would embarrass him or harm him in any way. You love him. That's why you gave your blood for him. You would never demand anything that he wouldn't be just thrilled to give. The man was a fool.
Well, at least he was consistent.
What do you mean?
That's why he rejected Christianity too.
Why?
He knew that accepting Jesus' blood as payment for his sins would save his life. But he didn't want to be obligated.
Ouch.
What's the matter?
That's the story of my life.
Wait a minute. You told me 6 months ago that you started going to church again.
I did. I do. I go to church. But I've never accepted the blood because of the obligation that comes with it. And now it scares me to death.
What scares you?
Someone I've known all my life is dead. It's like looking right into the pit of hell and seeing my own face staring back at me.
I never looked at it like that.
That's because you've accepted the blood. You've decided to accept the obligation. There's no face down there to stare back at you.
So, what's keeping you from accepting the transfusion now?
I don't know. I guess it's still the obligation.
Do you think that God would be any more demanding of you than I would?
No. I guess he wouldn't. I never thought about him in human terms. He was always this impersonal force in the sky that you sing hymns to on Sundays. But he really wouldn't be any less loving of me, or any more demanding of me than my own sister, would he?
He hasn't been to me.
Listen, I hate to be so self-centered at a time like this. But I have a kind of urgency to receive the transfusion before it's too late for me. Listen, can you help me? I don't know what to do.
The Bible says you must believe with your heart, and confess with your lips. It's quite apparent that you already believe with your heart. Let's go to the chapel, so you can confess with your lips.
Thanks. Say, I'm not going to be obligated to you, am I?
Based on a play by Bob Snook. Conditions for use: do not sell any part of the script, even if you rewrite it. Pay no royalties, even if you make money from performances.
You may reproduce and distribute this script freely, but all copies must contain this copyright statement.